Using the suggested edit feature is a great way for collaborating on Google Documents together, getting feedback, editing rough drafts together. So the first thing you need to do is make sure that your file share settings are correct. So let's click on share. You can type in a person's name here or a group. We're going to go ahead and just change this to anyone with the link, and we're going to change this to commenter rights. Then we're going to click on done. So now let's go ahead and click on this link up here. Let's copy it into an incognito window and show what this looks like. All right, so now we're viewing this as an anonymous viewer with comment rights, which allows us to comment or make suggested edits. So with this, we don't have actual edit rights where we can change your document. We're just suggesting edits. So let's go ahead and highlight this A Day at the Beach because I think this title should be blue. So I'm going to go ahead and change that to blue. Notice over here it says anonymous has suggested that you format and change the text color. I noticed another thing in here right here. I grabbed by boogie boards. So this word right here I think needs to be deleted. So I'm going to delete that and I'm going to type in MY. So notice over here it says that I'm suggesting to delete the word by, add the word my. And then let's say at the end here I'm like, oh, I don't think a period should be here. So I'm just going to delete that period. All right, so I've made my suggested edits. Now let's come back as the actual owner of the document, and you'll notice here are the edits over to the right-hand side. We have with each one of these a check mark and an X. So we can look at this. Let's click on it, and notice right here it kind of highlights where we're looking at, and it says delete that period. Well, that doesn't make sense. So I want to actually reject that suggestion. So I just click on this little X. Now I look at this one, and I'm like, oh, that is a good suggestion. So I'm going to check the checkbox to accept that one. And then same thing here, I got to accept the my because we deleted the by and added the my. And then the last one, A Day at the Beach. The only thing is I'm not sure what text color they did change it to, but I'm going to go ahead and take a chance and see what they want. Click the check, and now I see. So that is suggested edits. Let's say though that you are somebody who has edit rights to this document, but you don't want to truly edit something. Maybe you're working on it with a partner and you're like, ooh, I think we should change this. Right now you're in edit mode if you notice up here in the right hand corner. But you can click on this drop down if you are, again, this is someone if you are have edit rights to the file. Click on suggestions. Now you'll notice when I type here, it's not actually editing the file, it is suggesting. All right, so there's a difference between that and if I change this back now to editing mode, and I start to type something on here, it's actually creating it within the document, not suggesting it as an edit. So that is a way that you can also use this feature just for anyone who actually has edit rights or owns the file themselves. So definitely take advantage of this suggested edit feature within Google Files because it's a great way to collaborate and get feedback.